Hey, NFA tribe, it is time for your NFA Money Tip. So we are switching on Tuesdays from Quote of the Week to an NFA Money Tip just for you so we can be laser focused on money making efforts. So these are going to be tips that help you scale your business faster, and they're going to be in under 5 minutes so that you can just get a quick golden nugget to think about and consider as you grow your business. I've promised you that I'm going to share with you my real life experiences of building my business to 7 figures, and I'm going to share what I'm learning along the way as I do it myself and help the people that I work with do the same. So this week, your NFA money tip is don't scale until you have a track record of success. Don't scale until you have a track record of success. Why? Because if you scale without successful results for the people you're working with, you're scaling problems and you're ruining your reputation. So what this means is, I tell my people all the time, your success is my reputation. Right? So if I don't get someone's success, that's my reputation. So I've got to be scaling a proven system that works. And depending on where you're at in the business building phases on your adventures, if you're in the beginning phases, what you're doing is you're experimenting quite a bit. You are learning what works. You're learning new systems. You're learning who you like to work with. You're learning what you can promise to the people that you work with. And then you're developing systems over time. This doesn't happen overnight. I always think it's interesting when people jump into a business and they go like, I want overnight success. I've wanted this too, so I do get it. I don't totally think it's interesting. It's part of human nature because we're in such a microwave mentality society where we get a lot of instant gratification in some ways. And so we think that that's the way it works in business, but it doesn't work that way. It's a phase-based phenomenon. So when you're starting, you're gonna learn a whole bunch about the people you work with, about the solutions you offer, about the number one result that they wanna get from you, about what you're really good at, about what you do in your zone of genius that is magnetically attractive. And that's a process. It takes a little bit of time. If you're brand new, you're in that phase of market validation and learning and growing with your people, and you're maybe just one step ahead of them. That's okay. That's all you need to be, is one step ahead of them, right? And then you keep focusing on what you enjoy, and you take one step on the path, and then the pathway appears, right? Rumi said, as you step on the way appears. I love that quote, because that's what happens in new businesses. You take a step, a new opportunity arises. You take a step, you get more clarity. You take a step, you go, oh, I actually work better with this group of people. And you take another step, and then an opportunity arises, and you take it and you see if that aligns with your zone of genius. And you keep learning in this way. Then over time, as you develop more success in your business, more money's flowing in, more people are coming to you, you're starting to attract people naturally because you're building a reputation around success from what you offer. Then you're at the scaling point. Then and only then are you at the scaling point. Do not scale your business until you have a proven track record of success, because you're going to be scaling problems and you're going to ruin your reputation, and you don't want that, right? So make sure that you're practicing and you're creating a codified system. When I say a codified system, it's a tangible system, like a roadmap, a system, a method, an approach of how you're going to help the people that you're working with, and then create a promise. Say, I promise I can create this for you, and only make promises that you can keep and you can make sure that your clients and customers have, and then you scale it. Similarly, in advertising, don't just throw money in advertising thinking like somehow something magical will happen. You don't want to scale something that's not working. So let's say you have a lead magnet on your website and no one's coming to see it, and you have no organic traffic, and then you dump a whole bunch of money into an ad to think that that's going to fix the problem. You want to make sure you're already having a flow of people coming your way. Scale that by then you can advertise for it. Right? Then you can place an ad in Facebook or wherever it is that you want to do. I've done a small stint of experimenting on Facebook ads and had some success of getting people to watch, but then they weren't converting. And I realized things weren't totally aligned. I didn't have a scalable system, and that's why it didn't work. So I right now have built my entire business, 6 figures plus, through organic traffic, through my podcast, through YouTube, and through attracting people my way, referrals, and a few joint ventures. So that's an experiment that I've been doing in these first few years. I'm in my 3rd year, and now I'm like, okay, it's time to scale to 7 figures, because now I have a proven system that works. I can get my clients proven results. I can create what I say I want to create because I'm clear in the process. So just remember, take this as a step-by-step approach. Build your business from the place of always thinking, I want to scale to the biggest numbers. And I'm not saying you can't scale in a year to 7 figures. You can. I've seen people do it, definitely. But it's going to depend on how much business expertise and experience you have, and how many times you've built a business, and all of those things. So I hope this helps. I would love to hear your comments. Leave some comments, ask questions, share what you learn. And if you are getting a lot out of this, definitely leave a review. In the description, there's info on how to do that in under 5 minutes, and you'll get a $10 Starbucks gift card. So today we're a little over 5 minutes, but that's because I needed to do the intro to update you on the new episode releases of NFA Money Tip. Until next week, I'm sending you NFA money making high fives, and I will see you again soon. Thank you for listening to or watching this episode, and for being a part of the NFA family. You are why I do what I do. If you're liking what you're learning here on Max Potential Money, you will definitely want to go to www.nfamasterclass.com to learn about the #1 deadly money mistake all entrepreneurs make. Again, that's www.nfamasterclass.com. Until next time, remember to be NFA today.